Um, so in the industry, we talk about different types of fitness. And these types are separated by what aspect of your physical output that we are measuring. Depending on who you ask, there are between 5 and 10 different types of fitness, including strength, endurance, flexibility, stamina, balance, and others. And the idea is that you want to have a decent level of ability in all of these different types in order to remain healthy, as in like free from disease and injury. But how do we decide on what a decent level of fitness is? A decent level. Where do you put your efforts? Because there's always a trade-off. If you spend time developing your stamina, you sacrifice time and energy that you could spend on strength. If you spend time and energy developing your endurance, you sacrifice time and energy that could be spent on flexibility. And not only that, if you spend time developing your body, you sacrifice time and energy that could be spent on relationships, knowledge, skills, influence, character, friends, family, careers, hobbies, home, kids, etc., etc., etc. This is why we sometimes secretly think that people who are in really, really good shape are kind of narcissistic losers, because we assume that by spending time on their body, people have given up time on more important things in life. Sometimes that's true, but not always. So how do we assess fitness in a way that takes your whole life into account? So the answer to that question, we're going to look at where the idea of fitness actually comes from. Charles Darwin. In 1959, Charles Darwin published his influential book called On the Origin of Species. In it, he explained that the natural environment chooses which types of animals get to live by killing off the ones that don't work very well. He called this idea natural selection. Animals and plants that manage to stay alive then go on to reproduce, creating offspring that also work well in their bit of nature. And so after a while, the types of living things that are left are always the ones that fit to their environment the best. Herbert Spencer, a contemporary of Charles Darwin, called this idea the survival of the fittest. Now, the natural environment is about you need to have the strongest, the fastest, the most skilled, most stable, durable, flexible body in order to stay alive and live life to the full. And so we naturally conclude that the fittest people are the ones who are most physically able. But we don't just live in nature. We live in a highly complex environment that is natural, social, manufactured, bureaucratic, competitive, cooperative, virtual, hierarchical, historical, psychological, etc. That environment demands far more from us than just a hard-wearing body. We want to live a full, complete, healthy life. So we've got to learn the best possible things to do to fit into that complex environment. And so we cannot regard fitness without context. You need to know what your actions are appropriate for. You need to know that they're appropriate for your aims and your environment. So fitness is about what you're fit for. It's about appropriate action. It's about doing what actually gets you closer to what you want. And I want you to be healthy. So I want to make health and fitness a priority. So fitness is all about that. And I also wanted to just talk about how people think the gym is like this playground where you go to all the different machines, you try out all of the different rides, and you see which one is the most fun, and then you stick with that one because you enjoy it the most. But I don't see the gym as like a playground like that. I see it as it's more like a garage, like a mechanics. Like you drive your car into the garage, and then you don't just try out all of the tools in the garage and see which one is the most fun. No, you start by figuring out which of those tools is actually going to do the job that fixes, which tool fits the job. So when you're driving your car into the mechanics, you don't actually even use the tools yourself. You go to the mechanic and you say, have a look under the hood, see what the problems are, see what could be modified, could be made even better, see what might need fixing, and then find the tool that fits the job. And so for me, fitness is about being able to do that. And when you're in a gym, the personal trainers are the mechanics. They're the people that know. And that's what the Accountable course is about. It's about driving your car into the mechanics and finding out what the best, most like appropriate tools are to do the job that we're trying to do. You might not even actually know what that job's going to be before you drive it in, before you kind of walk your body in, but that's what we're going to achieve. So I'm telling you all of this because I need at least 5 people to sign up to my new and improved online training program, which launches this Saturday, August the 1st. It's called Accountable, and we'll kick off the thing with a group Zoom call at 9:30 a.m. this Saturday. Don't worry too much if you can't make it. We'll record it, but that's when we'll be launching it for a group of people who are all, walking on that same path, all driving down that same road. I don't know what that means for you exactly. I don't know what's the most appropriate thing for you right now. It might be a diet, it might be getting stronger, it might be getting your mental health in check, it might be that you don't even know what you want, you just know that you want better. And we actually go through this process on the course to find out what your personal action points are. So it's all personalized. So if you want to sign up, go to gymnasion.net, click the sign up button and fill in the forms, and the link should be in the description of this video. And this is for if you want to make 2020 actually a positive year. Maybe it's not been the best so far. I know it's not even been the best for me, but if you want to kind of get on that right path, if you're serious about making an improvement, I'll give you the knowledge and motivation and accountability that you need to do the things maybe you kind of already know you should be doing. And it's a remote program, so it's all done through the members area of my website, and I also use Zoom and I use WhatsApp. And between all of those things, you'll be able to get whatever you need, whenever you need, just by using your smartphone. However, also, if you do live near me in Watford, I'm offering half price personal training sessions for the people who are on the course. You don't need to be a member of the gym or anything. It's just half price, face-to-face sessions, or sort of I'll be wearing a mask because that's the rules at the moment. But you'll get half price sessions. That's £30 a session. You'll get if you sign up to the course, and the course is £100 a month for 4 months, 16 weeks. That's easily what you'd expect to spend on like guitar lessons or petrol or a Boots meal deal 6 days a week. It's really not a lot of money for what you get. So I'll actually be bumping up the price next time I do it at the beginning of next year, same as I bumped it up from when I did it at the beginning of this year. And it's going to go up pretty significantly. So yeah, I've been working really hard on making this course amazing for you. So please go to gymnasion.net and sign up, fill in the forms, and I will see you on Saturday when I launch the Accountable course on Zoom.